Well, Tuesday the 26th, 6:45. Actually leaving a smidgen early, considering I don't need to get to town all that soon, but I've got things up and rolling, so I might as well head out. I think part of the reason is because it's damn cold this morning. Heading out to Boiling Springs this morning. I meet Carole at 1:30 for lunch. So I got lots of time because it's only about 10 miles. I'll be there in no time. Not sure what I'm going to do for after that though, because it's another 15 miles to the shelter, and I got a feeling it's going to be pretty busy since there's a pretty good gap in between. But we'll see. It is very cold this morning. I was actually cold last night sleeping, which surprised me. I was bundled up pretty good, and was thinking of putting some extra clothes on. Not sure why things are so cold anymore, considering the time of year. We're coming up towards July, or mid-June, I guess I should say. But, oh well. As far as the ribs go this morning, they're a little sore. Just like they were yesterday. It seems like morning is the roughest time for them. Once they get going, they, I don't know, loosen up a little bit. Not sure. Anyway, that's the plans for the day. Well, it's 10 to 11. So I've made it to Center Point Knob, elevation 1060. The view is out there. Kind of hard to see because of all the trees, but there is a valley out there you can see. How you doing? And what do we got here? Welcome to Cumberland Valley, huh? Okay. So, Cumberland Valley is who takes care of this stretch. And so after a bit of an uphill, actually a couple of them today that I didn't count on. I thought they'd be more gradual. Once again, I was wrong. We're heading down. We got about just over 3 miles to get to Boiling Springs, and we go from there. If you look real close, you can see the double white blazes in the trees on a post where I came out. They got me circling around this pasture. Rather interesting. According to gut hooks, I'm 1.3 from Boiling Springs. 11:20. Rather interesting, just walking out. We've got all these houses off to the side. Definitely in farmland. So while we're just walking through the open field here, I give you a quick update on my rib condition. The bruise on the hip, it doesn't hurt unless you put pressure on it. It doesn't affect walking or anything. But the ribs, however, they were mad at me this morning. Extremely mad. I had a hard time moving around. Getting out of the hammock was fun. They felt pretty much the way they did the last couple mornings. Not as bad as original, but you know, still definitely let me know. Can't take a deep breath yet. So I don't know if I overdid it yesterday. Most of what I did yesterday was flat, though it was some good miles. Not as many as I would have normally put in, but still. Today so far, I haven't even completed 10 miles because it was 10 miles from the shelter I stayed into Boiling Springs, so I still got almost a mile to go. And they started screaming at me as soon as I hit it uphill. So I've been traveling slow going up. Flats and down don't seem to bother too much as long as I don't jar around. The problem is though, if I jar my body in any way, it just puts like a stabbing pain right into the rib section, and that really makes it awkward when you start adding that to having to take some of these big steps and drop down on other steps where you're putting extra pressure, strain on the muscles. It's difficult hiking. Really not fun at all. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a short day again today. There's a campground down by the railroad tracks just outside town, like 4 tents. So I'll probably stay there tonight. I don't even know if they have a motel, and much less if I could afford it. It's seems, from what I saw of it, driving through it, looks kind of like a touristy town, so it could be expensive. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm going at right now. So I gotta figure out what to do with these ribs though, because going uphill is just going to be a killer, and it takes everything out of me. So I'll give you a quick wrap up of Tuesday the 26th. It's still a little early, it's only 6:30, but I'm going to go find me some dinner. This is the house that has the hostel that I'm staying at. I'm just outside Boiling Springs by a few miles. I got to Boiling Springs to have lunch with Carole and decided that there's no way I'm going to be able to hike much further. The ribs bugging me too much. Right now it feels pretty good, but I've been sitting around doing nothing since I got here about 11:30, so I'm going to stay here, take it easy, and then tomorrow I'll be heading out and see how I do on the trail again. If the ribs don't improve, I'm not sure what I'm going to end up doing, because I'm running out of options to be able to deal with things. And this is the little building. They have 5 beds in there, TV, and a small fridge, what have you, for a little bit. It's kind of nice. They got hot dogs and cheese and bread for munching on, and then they have some beer here for us. So it's a nice quiet little place. I kind of like it. They're in the process of building it, so they have a porta potty outside a little bit, and then the shower is in a mobile home that they're in the process of remodeling. So it's kind of rough, but it's actually just as nice as Lickskittle that I stayed in. I really enjoyed that place. It's pretty quiet here. No partiers. Nobody else has showed up. And of course, with only 5 bunks, there's 3 of us here now, so can't get too many more people anyway. So anyway, with that, we'll call it good for the night.